Hello everyone, my name is Blue Raven 666 and welcome to day 6 of my Halloween special. Today I will be giving you guys a brief introduction to tarot cards, or fortune-telling cards if you don't quite understand what they are, and some of the ins and outs of tarot reading. What are tarot cards? Well, tarot cards are a particular deck of cards that are typically used by fortune tellers to give insight on a specific problem or question. Remember the cards Dr. Facilier used on Prince Naveen and Princess and the Frog? Those were tarot cards. The decks consist of 78 cards that are divided into two main parts, the major and minor arcana. The major arcana usually identify a main problem or event that may be about to occur. They are typically seen as the cards most people are able to relate to, as some of their meanings also align with a person's morals or personality traits. The cards people are most likely to recognize from the major arcana are the Fool, Death, and the Tower, but there are 22 cards in total. The Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. By the way, whenever I've mentioned tarot cards or tarot reading on this channel before, people have asked me, is that a JoJo Bizarre Adventure reference? No, more like JoJo Bizarre Adventure is a tarot card reference. Tarot came first. Suck it, JoJo. The minor arcana is less known, but these are the cards that are tasked with adding detail to a reading. In the minor arcana, there are 4 suits with 14 cards each. The 4 suits are the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles. Depending on the type of deck you have, these suits can take on a different name, but the meanings behind the cards usually tend to stay the same. So, how in the world are people able to tell other people's fortunes by using a bunch of cards? Truth be told, how the cards are read and interpreted varies from reader to reader. Knowing the general meaning of each card is important, but depending on how the cards appear in the spread, as well as how they apply to the question that's being asked, those factors can alter the message of the cards considerably, and it's really up to the reader on what their intuition is saying that determines what the message is. What factors can alter a card's message? Well, first there's the difference between an upright and reverse card. Cards in the upright position are fairly simple. They appear normally as though you were looking at an image as it would appear in real life. Reverse cards are the opposite. They appear upside down as if someone had flipped a portrait around. A reverse card isn't inherently a bad omen or a mistake. It simply means that the card's meaning is the opposite of what it normally would be. The types of questions the deck is asked can influence the cards as well. For example, if you were to ask, what does this month hold for me? And you drew the Death card upright. First of all, calm down. It doesn't mean you're going to die. Death mainly stands for change and transformation, so you might undergo some drastic changes that month. However, if you were to ask the deck, is my boyfriend cheating on me? A question you really shouldn't be placing in the hands of a tarot deck to answer, and you drew the same card, but this time death is reversed, then the answer to your question is no, he isn't cheating on you. Things are still the same. That being said, yes, there are some questions you should never ask a tarot deck. Here are some basic questions you should avoid asking. Is my boyfriend or girlfriend cheating on me? Is one of my loved ones sick? When or how am I going to die? Instead, it's best to ask open-ended questions, such as, what is happening in my love life right now? How can I improve my relationship with whoever? What does this week, month, or year have in store for me? These open-ended questions allow room for fate to change if you don't quite like what you hear. Try avoiding asking the deck questions you may not be ready to know the answers to, or questions you already know deep down inside. Avoid asking the same question multiple times. I've found in most cases when this happens, the answer doesn't change. The one thing I can vouch for is that tarot decks are either major trolls or they're completely brutally honest in their responses. There is no in between. Now, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering if tarot cards actually work. Is there any truth behind the meanings of the cards and just how accurate are they? Well, I feel this varies in of itself. It's important that a reader has a strong connection to their deck and that they're able to understand the message that the cards are conveying, and that the technique that the reader uses to shuffle and arrange the cards is one that is compatible with the reader and the deck itself. Me personally, my readings have come out fairly accurate about 80 to 85% of the time, so I do put some trust into my cards whenever they give me a message in a reading. That's all I have for this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked this little introduction to tarot cards and tarot reading, stay tuned because there's more where that came from. A lot more. My name is Blue Raven 666, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.